Hi, my name's Denise and I'd like to welcome you to Travels in My Chair. My husband Alan and I have done a lot of traveling, and most of that traveling has been me in a wheelchair. I have MS, but we continue our adventures. And today I want to talk to you about home exchanges because they offer a wonderful way for you to see the world no matter what your abilities. I searched a few different home exchange websites, and at the end of this video I will list the ones that we've used or that I've had experience with. And the first thing I did was take some photos of our home, and I also recommend taking a photo of you and whoever will be traveling with you. Kind of puts a face and a name to people that you're trying to connect with. And after that, you do a profile. I like to keep the profile and the bio as brief as possible, using as few words as possible, but making those words count. And the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of times if you're dealing with people where English isn't their first language, things do get lost in translation and may come back to bite you like it did with me. So be direct. Make a point of stating your requirements, and then also be very honest about what you're offering. So one thing I discovered in my search is that a lot of people don't want to come to Canada, and a lot of people don't have homes that are even remotely accessible. So it was going to take a lot of work. And with a home exchange, be prepared to end up somewhere that you'd never expected to go and end up having a much better experience for it. I sent out 350 emails. I was just about ready to give up when all of a sudden, one day, I got 2 emails back to back. One was from Spain and one was from France. One thing I had done in my emails is I had said, and I will admit now incorrectly, I said that I could walk a short distance and I could manage a few steps. I also said I was in a wheelchair. That is what got lost in translation. It was my own fault. A short distance was a stretch. I could sort of shuffle walk a little tiny bit. So the first email was from some people in Spain, and they were offering a non-simultaneous exchange, which means we would be staying in their summer place in April. They had 2 or 3 houses, and they would come to our place in August. They were also very interested in exchanging vehicles because they made it very clear that one of their dreams was to go to Banff National Park and to also go to Victoria and see our Capitol buildings. So that was also true of the people from France. So the vehicle exchange is very important if you're going to offer it. If you're lucky enough to live in a home without stairs, just take a moment, if you will, and measure your entrance door, your bathroom door, and your bedroom door. If they're 30 inches wide or more, then you're partially accessible just from that. Or if you have one step leading into the house, just state that. Now you come to the bedroom, take some pictures, take the moment to measure from the top of your bed to the floor, because you've probably all slept in a hotel that has mile-high beds. And if you have mobility issues, those beds are murder. So that's an important thing, because you're now talking about not someone staying in your home overnight, They're staying there for weeks, perhaps. So they want to be comfortable. They want that house to feel like their home. The other thing is to take a detailed picture of your bathroom. Probably the most important part of the exchange. If you have a tub and not a shower, separate, then it's not a big deal. You could probably rent a shower stool. Same with the toilet. You could rent a raised toilet seat. Some communities have hospital loan cupboards where you can borrow those items. It just all of a sudden takes you up a notch in your accessibility to the people that are staying in your home. And that adds to their comfort. And if the reverse were true, just think how happy you'd be. You're on your way. Wow. You never thought the day was going to come, and there it is all of a sudden, and you're packed and you're ready to hit the road. And long flight for us. Landed in Barcelona. There is a hotel near the station that I'm going to also list at the end of this video, because it's a great place to spend the night, and if you want to spend a couple of days exploring Barcelona. We were so excited to get to Torreblanca, which is in the district of Valencia, right on the Mediterranean. Beautiful home. Train arrived at the station, and we were met by the people we were exchanging with, and they looked so upset. He said, "I don't think you can stay in our home, Denise. It is many stairs." I looked around. One train a day. It's long gone. Whoa. Also, I didn't see a hotel anywhere. The people were very, very stressed. So I said, not to worry, no problem, we'll figure it out. Come on, let's go. So we hopped in the car, got to their house. I took a mighty gulp because everything was ceramic tile. Inside the front door, which was level, the stair curved up, and it had a ceramic planter, no handrail. Oh. You know, when I told you that everything was going to come back to bite me, it did right then and there. He did not get a few steps out of that email. And he was clearly upset because he didn't understand. And I was clearly upset because now I was going to maybe derail our whole holiday and put my family in danger. By Alan helping me move my left leg from step to step, and our daughter standing in front of us, we got to the top. It was grueling, probably right up there with the worst things I've ever done, but we did it. The people gave us a list of places to see, which was great because we've never found them on our own, and some restaurants, and handed us the keys for the house and the car, gave us a kiss, and said, "Bye, we gotta go, our taxi's here." So off they went. Now I have to say that as the days wore on, we got more comfortable. We had an incredible time. We'd get up in the morning, eat something, get down those darn stairs, get in the car, and head out. And I am telling you that places in Spain that you can go and explore are unbelievable. You know, Roman ruins, mountainous areas, beautiful areas and beaches. It's all there, and the weather was wonderful. The whole time we were there, it was never too hot. It was dry, and my MS, it never reacted better than it did to Spain. And also Arizona, same thing. That dry air, it just did wonders for me. But didn't take long before it was time to lock up the house and leave. And we did the trip in reverse. So back to Barcelona we went, and we took a night train to Antibes in the French Riviera. We were met at the station by our host in the most adorable little silver convertible, which was ours to use for the 2 weeks we were going to be there. Lucky us. Their apartment was a block from the Mediterranean and about a half a block from the most delightful bakery you could imagine. It was like looking at art in a museum every day when you went by the window of that bakery. Every day was a new adventure. Antibes, very accessible. One of the most common things that people talk to me about when it comes to home exchanges is the fact that they're uncomfortable having a stranger in their home. Well, you're a stranger and you're going to their home, so it works both ways, you know. But at this point, if you're so concerned about your stuff, maybe home exchanges aren't the best option for you, and you'd be better off in a hotel. But here's the thing. I understand. We are very much cave people, you know. So pack up your financial documents, your password book, your expensive jewelry. If you have some knickknacks that your great-grandma gave to you or whatever that are very important to you, pack them up too. Put them all in a box and give them to someone you trust to look after while you're gone. It'll make your trip more comfortable because you won't be worried. And the other thing I do when we're doing an exchange, I always make a complete list of emergency numbers, emergency contact people, so that when the people come to our home, if anything should arise, they've got someone they feel comfortable calling. So you're ready for your first adventure. You've sent out your emails and you've connected with someone. Lucky you. Isn't it going to be fun? Remember, accuracy, short words in case they're not, English isn't their first language. Totally honest, open-minded, because you may end up in an area that you didn't even think that you wanted to see and find you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful trip. You're going to get back and you know the first thing you're going to want to do, don't you? You're going to want to look for more home exchanges. So next video, I'm going to talk to you about hospitality exchanges. And I'll talk to you about different ways that the home exchange platform can work for you. And share if you wish, like if you like, subscribe if you haven't done already, because the more people I can reach with information about traveling when you're in a wheelchair and you're getting older, the happier I'll be. So thanks for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of yours. Bye for now.